Welcome to this channel, the channel where we chat about the bigger picture. And in these love notes to self, we're going to be talking about self-love. My inspiration came from the cacao ceremony I'm going to run with my friend Iria, beautiful friend. And we've themed it around self-love. This is a big lifelong journey, really, for all of us. So let's see how we can bring a facet at a time in these love notes to self, with a little bit of a channeling at the end, just as a gift for all of us on our path, our return to love. Let's deep dive. Deep diving into self-love. That's a big one, because most of us have some ideas. We've been very much programmed with this society telling us what to do. And I could give you a list of so many things: acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, boundaries, self-care, authenticity, gratitude, and they're all absolutely part of it. But as we know, anything to any question, we have as many answers as we have people. There's not one definition of self-love. There are many. And that's the beauty of it. We're here on this planet to explore and bring our unique sense of fragrance and flavor to everything we experience. We're here to add to the whole, mingling, connecting with the whole, but still bringing something unique. And that's not a small feat. It's actually quite something to get to. And self-love has been so distorted, I'm going to say. I'm not saying that from a judgmental way. I don't have all the answers. I don't think anybody has the answers, all the answers. But one thing that I have found across all these decades of going within, studying and exploring so many approaches, books, theories, training, etc., and the experience of all the different modality, there's one thing which I believe is the starting point, and it's very simple. Self-love is just loving ourselves exactly the way we are, right here, right now. If you're like most people, your brain is going to start to go, wait a minute, I've got so many things I haven't done yet. There's so many things I want to be, Of course, I'll really love myself when I am this, when I've done that, when I got there. But that's conditional. And that's the brain. And then we're not saying that the brain or the ego is bad. It's designed for a certain thing. It's designed to be specific. It's designed to be working within that duality, polarity world we're in. But the heart knows that love doesn't need any conditions, doesn't need us to be a certain way, is not filtered by the gender, the culture, the religion, our political affiliations, our social status, how much money we have or don't, or anything like this. Love is a flow. Love is an energy. Love is the intrinsic quality of who we are. And when we have the courage to go within, plug into that love, starting point, loving ourselves exactly the way we are, witnessing the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I call it. That's what my inner guides have called it. All the aspects of who we are, honoring them, acknowledging them first and honoring them, being at peace with them, coming from the observer point of view. Then we start living life from the inside out. And that's the starting point, because we become that energy, we become that frequency, and we are the cause. We are the cause. Gratitude, acceptance, forgiveness, self-care, all of these are the consequences. And our world has taught us to first go for the effects in order to feel the cause. But it's the other way around. The shortcut is to feel that love within, that is in everything, in everyone and everywhere, omnipresent, always there for us. And just allow ourselves to align and tune in. Let's listen to the channeling. What is self-love? You're asking us. Well, that's an interesting question that your soul could never ask itself. You see, that's the beauty of your incarnation in this body, in this dimension where you are experiencing yourself as separate, and therefore can ask and explore and be curious with what it means to experience yourself as you, a separate identity with all its beauty and its challenges. Love is who you are. From the soul's perspective, there is only one source, one energy, one phenomena, the phenomena of the God source, which in itself contains all there is. And the beauty of you experimenting and experiencing yourself as a separate entity in a body is that you can create. You can play within the universal mind, field, source, and become the creator of everything that you want to experience. So, from our perspective, if you are born from love and you create from love and you experiment and you experience yourself within the field of love, self-love is just being aligned, tuned into who you are. There is no doubt, no uncertainty, no questions, no limitations, nothing that can be in a way of the essence that you are. So for yourself to question what self-love is, you have divided yourself from your source and you're returning to source, wondering what it feels like, questioning what you have to do, riding the waves, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows of that path, that return to love. But to make it simple, as Nadej explained, love and self-love is just being, complete being whole, being open, totally transparent, totally honoring, totally accepting the whole of you with no judgment. Just like you could, in your mind's eye, imagine the most beautiful being of a saint-like quality, just like the ones who have come and incarnated on your earth, loving everybody from that same love, that same energy, that same vibration, because they knew who they were. It wasn't that they were special. It wasn't that they were better. It wasn't that they were super advanced as such. They just came without forgetting who they really were. So self-love is remembering who you are. No conditions attached. No strings attached. Keep it simple, dear ones, and open to your essence. We love you beyond words, beyond worlds. Namaste. How about that? I loved that channeling. Return to love. And what it brought me, the understanding, the deeper understanding of the fact that we are living in this body, in that polarity, in that duality, is allowing us to explore what love means. Exactly what we started with, allowing us to have a unique experience and bring it to this world. And when we apply no judgment, complete acceptance, we just literally fall in the arms of love, and we don't care. Just like the heart doesn't care how fit you are, how beautiful you are, how successful you are or not. That's something that is a plus, a bonus that we can all cultivate. We're not saying any of these are wrong, but that's consequences. So let's today choose to love all the aspects of who we are exactly as we are, and offer that to ourselves and to the world. If you want to go deeper, I have a 40 days of channeling on this channel, which is highly, highly recommended. And join us for the next love notes to self, because we're going to explore one facet at a time. So polish that facet of yourself today by just opening and expanding into the whole of who you are with total and conditional love. Leave some comments for others to know about your experience. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.